of CBC Sports.
Hello, Canada and hockey fans in the United States.
We owe the popularity of our voice to Foster Hewitt. And when the pictures arrived, that appeal only broadened. The first time you saw us was magic. If you could believe the images of their heroes were being transported through the air and into their homes.
And the bell goes to end the second period.
The last time you saw us, it was Ray Bork, who could scarcely believe what was in the air that night. It's not us that makes the show. It's the games and the circumstances in which they're played. That's why there's anticipation and curiosity that drives the atmosphere tonight. The hockey carousel has spun wildly this summer. If you've got the cash, you've got cachet. But then again, it's goalkeepers and not bookkeepers who will have the final say. Yes, much has changed, save for the way millions still view the game.
Again, from coast to coast, it's Hockey Night in Canada.
Live on CBC, Hockey Night in Canada.
For 50 seasons, the scenes have been the same in early October. This is a time filled with hope. It's a beautiful day in downtown Toronto. The temperature got close to 80 degrees, up in the high 20s Celsius today as we open the NHL season on three fronts. The 85th year of the National Hockey League. They'll have Colorado at Pittsburgh, Calgary hosts Edmonton, and of course the Ottawa Senators are here at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto to face the Maple Leafs. Foster Hewitt had the idea to put the press box at center ice for Bob Cole. Harry Neal, they're standing by. Had to be 56 feet above the ice, and Bob says it's just perfect. Good evening. Welcome to our 50th season of Hockey Night in Canada. I know it's just a show, but you on that side of the camera and we on this side of the camera feel the same way. It documents maybe Canada's finest love affair between our game, hockey, and between those of us who play and participate and watch the sport. Love to tell you a lot more about what we have planned, but the big thing is Saturday we're on the air at 6 Eastern. We'll have Dave Hodge, Dick Irvin, Brian McFarland, Howie Meeker, Frank Selke Jr., the whole cast. Lots of highlights that Saturday. For now, the game's the thing. Let's meet the Leafs and get to the Senators. Here's Andy Frost.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing your 2001-2002 Toronto Maple Leafs. In goal, number 31, Curtis Joseph. In goal, number 35, Corey Schwab. On defense, number 3, Dave Manson. On defense, number 4, Corey Cross. At left wing, number 7, Gary Roberts. On defense, number 8, Aki Berg. At right wing, number 10, Gary Falk. At center, number 11, Nick Antropov. At left wing, number 14, Jonas Hoagland. At right wing, number 16, Darcy Tucker. 74, Brian McCabe. At left wing, number 27, Shane Carson. On defense, number 36, Dmitry Yushkevich. At center, number 39, Travis Green. On defense, number 44, Anders Eriksson. At right wing, number 89, Alexander Mogilny. And your captain, number 13, Matt Sundin. Not participating in tonight's game, on defense, number 2, Wade Belak. At right wing, number 28, Ty Domi. At left wing, number 33, Bob Red. The Leaf training staff, athletic therapists, Chris Broadhurst and Brent Smith. Equipment trainers, Brian Papineau, Scott McKay, and Bobby Hastings. Development coach, Paul Dennis. Assistant coach, Keith Acton. Assistant coach, Rick Lee. And your head coach and general manager, Pat Quinn. Please welcome tonight's opponent, the Ottawa Senators. Season of the Toronto Maple Leafs. It has become the tradition of the team to honor our great players by raising to the rafters the numbers they wore, and by allowing the generations that follow to one day take to the ice wearing the numbers of the players that inspired them. So Broda became Bauer, Clancy became Horton, Conacher became Kennedy, Apps became Armstrong. Tonight, to commemorate our 75th anniversary, we honor another great Leaf.
His family left Europe during the Depression to create a new life in the mines of Northern Ontario. He came to Toronto as a teenager to St. Michael's College. Joined the Leafs at 19, won the Calder Trophy as the league's Rookie of the Year, and became year after year the team's top scorer. On the great Stanley Cup winning teams of the 1960s, teams built on defense, on gritty, unspectacular play, he was the one who could lift you from your seats. In his NHL career, he scored 533 goals, but to anyone who saw him play, it wasn't the goals they remember. It was his long, graceful, powerful strides, his arms swinging high from side to side. It was the sight of Frank Mahovlich in full flight. Certain numbers we associate with certain teams. Number 9, number 4, number 99, number 66. For the Toronto Maple Leafs, that number is 27.
see the Big M, Frank Mahovlich. Ted, and the 4 grandchildren, Alexander and Henry, Eric and Colin. Great contribution to the game. The Toronto Maple Leafs are proud to raise your number 27 to the rafters. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to officially open the season, to begin the next 75 years of the Toronto Maple Leafs, please welcome Alexander, Henry, Eric, and Colin, Frank's 4 grandchildren, for the ceremonial face-off. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise and join Michael Burgess in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof far and wide. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Live on CBC, from coast to coast, it's Hockey Night in Canada. Brought to you by Labatt Blue. A whole lot can happen